Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera. Venga, que a las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Miren, bañador, en las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. ¿Y tú? Había subido la marea y encontré una paella.
Now, I don't know what's going on with the aisle. I don't know who authorized this. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but this needs to be fixed ASAP. And of course, I'm talking about the stamina crisis. Now, I've actually heard some people say that they like the new stamina system because it will encourage players to become more strategic with their movements. But if you believe this, then you don't understand fundamental aspects of human nature. The path of least resistance is what humans will take, especially when it offers them great reward. So when you implement this stamina system, you have to take into consideration what are the roles that are most heavily going to be affected by this. For example, the Petra, the Omni, the Belpy, all of these creatures require their stamina in order to be fun, and when you take away that element, they no longer are fun to play. It doesn't encourage players to get more strategic at playing them, it just encourages players to stop playing them altogether. And we kind of already knew this beforehand. Remember Dryo? Just think about that creature before these stamina changes. Players didn't become more strategic at playing Dryo, they just stopped playing Dryo altogether. Why? Because it's not fun to play as it. It has low health, it's not that fast, and on top of that, it didn't have an amazing ability to escape predators. So you basically was an easy meal on 2 legs. And so, naturally, people assessed that the Dryo sucks, and they stopped playing it. And now, sadly, the same line of thinking is being applied to the creatures that I have mentioned before. I don't know why Dondi and his team cannot see this. This is also the main reason why when you go onto the servers now, for the most part, you will be hard-pressed to find Petras flying through the sky, or huge Omniraptor packs, or Belpies just cruising around through the rivers like they used to, because when you have a choice between weak and bad stamina versus strong and bad stamina, why would you choose the former ever? Now, from what I'm hearing, one of the best reasons for why people have said that they have implemented this change is because, as Dondi puts it, he wants to encourage players to become more aware and manage their stamina instead of just running around senselessly. And to a degree, I understand that, but then I have to ask Dondi, have you ever actually played the Isle? One of the things that encourages players to manage their stam is the survivor element. Because of the fact that, as a carnivore, you have to chase down your prey, you don't always want to be low on stamina because you might need to chase down something. Likewise, if you're a herbivore, it's not a good idea to be low stamina because you want to be able to run away from something if you need to. So already there's a system in place, a natural system among players to keep the check on stamina consistent. But this overstep that he has put into place to try to correct a problem that didn't exist before is just something that ruined the experience for many people. And it took away a fun element of what made the Isles so special, which is exploration. The new system discourages exploration because why would you want to travel somewhere far if it's going to take you so long to do so? Not to mention, you might die along the way if you don't find food consistently along that path. This is also part of the reason why we have seen a recent increase in both Dino and Serrato populations, because for the most part, neither one of them relies on their stamina in order to be fun to play. And that is the reason why players are now swarming these options, because as I've stated before, the path of least resistance is what humans want to take. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm making sense? Do you completely disagree with me? Let me know how you feel about this situation. Me personally, I think it sucks, and I won't touch the Isle until they fix this stamina issue, because they have ruined so many creatures in the game, for me at least personally. But I would love to hear how you guys feel about this, and how you think that this stamina change has been so far. And as always guys, I'm Moonlight F, and I'm just looking out for you.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.